What good idea doesn't work because people are crappy? Leaving a bowl of candy in front of your house on Halloween with a sign saying take one. I just wish I could leave my bike unlocked, even for a minute. A large downtown church had to remove its offerings for the poor collection boxes. Even though they were mounted to the wall and locked, people would smash them open and steal contributions generously given for those in need. Online chat rooms such as Omegle, Chatroulette, etc. It's a nice idea that helps lonely people to cope from the convenience of their home, but people are far too creepy and they troll too much. Enough so to scare a lot of people away. A local bakery used to give out the unsold bread at the end of the night. They had to stop when someone tried suing them saying the bread got them sick. Communism. Group projects. Expectation. A few people of differing opinions discuss a topic, offering different viewpoints to give an all-encompassing presentation. Reality. One or two people actually do the work. One person makes excuses to miss all of the work time. Another person tries to hastily add something before the project is turned in, so they can say they did something, and the last person only shows up day of presentation and asks which part they need to talk about. Keeping public restrooms clean. Seriously. If you piss on the seat, clean it up. If you're a dude, lift the effing seat. Shake the water off your hands while you are at the sink to keep the counter clean. If you drop some paper on the floor, pick it up. All these people that think bathrooms are disgusting are the ones who make it disgusting. Edit. That last line mainly pertains to the people who hover, so they don't have to touch the toilet seat, then end up pissing all over it. Baggage carousels. Stand the F back people and we can all reach our bags when they come round. Crowd into the carousel as close as you can get, and you block everyone whose bag happens to come out before yours. Hitchhiking. It was cool in the 60s and 70s. Then people started getting murdered, and it became not cool. Probably more like then the news started reporting the murders. The 10 items or less express line. Keep right except to pass. Wikipedia's please donate $1, and if everyone in X country did, we would end our campaign in an hour. Academia as it's currently constructed. I'm all for life as an academic, but the current system rewards the wrong behavior. In 1967 the White Bicycle Plan was implemented in Amsterdam. It was a policy where thousands of unlocked white bicycles were placed around the city, free to use for anyone. People could just grab a bike they chanced upon, cycle to their destination and leave the bike there for someone else to use. Unfortunately the plan failed quickly, as most of the bikes were stolen in no time. Zipper method when merging two lanes in traffic. User-driven content websites, where people can post anything, and then upvote or downvote submissions based on originality, humor, or intelligence. Most often this model just descends into various images of a cartoon frog, and by God I wouldn't have it any other way. Turning your hobby into your work/profession. They say to do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life, but it'll just kill your passion for it. Science. Seriously, when I have to question who's funding your research. Every time I read a paper, we've utterly failed. Pretty much anything that involves trust and or cooperation. Setting out a needed good of any kind, for free. The question isn't if someone takes advantage of it, but when. Leave a penny, take a penny. There always has to be some arsehole who takes all the pennies. World peace. The customer is always right. As someone who had worked retail for 20 years, this is probably the least true and most overused statement ever. People are effing assholes. Teamwork in Overwatch. Getting a job in retail. People suck. The USA switching to the metric system. Yellow traffic light. Other countries, please slow down and ready to stop. My country, look left right. If no police, go maximum speed before it turns red. Charities. FU executive directors who spend 90% of donations on your salaries and operating expenses, and only use 10% for the people the charity is supposed to benefit. That's right, I'm talking to you American Red Cross, Susan G. Komen Foundation, Wounded Warrior Project, and the list goes on and on ad nauseum. Gonna have to say picking up strangers that need rides off the streets, not Uber or Lyft carpooling. I'm talking about you see a person asking for a ride and they don't have any money. Picking strangers up was more common back in the day, but I feel that now some jerks have ruined that for everyone. I feel like if people weren't as crappy, carpool would be a great way to reduce congestion and the amount of CO2 that cars leave. Democracy and communism are both built on fine ideals with the greater good in mind. Both have been ruined by greedy monkeys.